Hello, good morning. How are you all doing? Allow me a moment. I will be back in a minute. Till then, maybe I'll put some music. I just checked the stream if it's working fine. Today's class is focused on upper body. I'm just checking if the stream is doing fine. Yes, it's doing fine. How are we feeling? How is the energy for today's class? I've removed the cactus a little bit away so that every day during the class I don't have to bump into it. We will be focusing on shoulders, chest, and a little bit of posture reset for today. For today's pranayam, we have Anulom Vilom. So, Anulom Vilom is very balancing practice. I realized that I've not put the mic closer. Thank God I realized now. Otherwise, I would have just gone on and on with saying something without you all listening. Because it doesn't, because I don't want the class to echo. I just checked if the video is working fine. I didn't even bother to open up the audio and check if it was working fine. I hope now things are fine. We shall begin in 1 more minute. We will be trying few asanas today, like Salabhashan and Dhanurasana. A lot of them involve the spine, shoulders, back, a little bit of legs as well. We'll also be trying Chakrasana. We'll be trying a different type of entry into Chakrasana. So, which is going to be a little bit challenging. So, Feel free to try your own variation. Maybe you can join me, maybe you can try it, or maybe you can choose to go with something a little more easy, whatever allows you, whatever your body allows you to do. Let's get to the mat. Yes, let's get to the mat and let's start the class with prayer, sitting up nice and tall, gaze low or maybe eyes closed, hands in chin mudra. Take a nice long deep breath in and exhale. Inhale again and let's chant Gayatri Mantra for 3 times. Om Bhur Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Prachodayat. Om Bhur Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्. ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्. Let's start the class with some breath work. For today's breath work, we have Anulom Vilom, which is basically a balancing practice. And we will not be doing any retention today. यानी आज हम सांस को जो रोकने की क्रिया करते हैं अनुलोम विलोम के बीच में वो अवॉइड करेंगे. सिर्फ और सिर्फ हम सांस को अंदर लेंगे और बाहर छोड़ेंगे. सो वी विल डू ऑल्टरनेट नॉस्ट्रल ब्रीदिंग, यानी कि लेफ्ट साइड से सांस को अंदर लेंगे, राइट साइड से छोड़ेंगे, एंड देन राइट साइड से अंदर लेंगे, लेफ्ट साइड से छोड़ेंगे. ये हुआ एक राउंड. हम टोटल 6 राउंड प्रैक्टिस करेंगे. आई विल गिव यू द काउंटिंग फॉर फर्स्ट 3 राउंड्स एंड द नेक्स्ट 3 राउंड्स आई विल प्रैक्टिस विथ यू. तो आज की जो प्रैक्टिस है उसमें हम इनहेलेशन और एक्सहेलेशन का जो काउंट है वो फर्स्ट 3 राउंड में 4 और 6 का रेशियो रखेंगे. इनहेल फॉर 4, एक्सहेल फॉर 6. बाकी के जो लास्ट 3 राउंड्स है उसमें हम इनहेलेशन टू एक्सहेलेशन का जो रेशियो है एक्सहेलेशन का काउंट 2 से बढ़ा देंगे, यानी कि 4 और 8. ठीक है, तो लेट्स बिगिन कीपिंग द स्पाइन टॉल. Hands in left hand in Chin Mudra, right hand in Vishnu Mudra. First 2 fingers are close with the thumb. Use the thumb to close the right nostril. Use the last 2 fingers to close the left nostril. So let's begin. Maybe you can close your eyes. I'll give you the counting. Inhale from left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale from right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Inhale from right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale from left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is round 1. Let's move to round 2. Inhale left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Inhale right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Inhale left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we did it for 8 count. We were supposed to do for 6. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now in the last three rounds. I want you to increase that count to eight, which I mistakenly did it on the left side. But let's start that. We will be practicing for 4 to 8 ratio on our own. So अभी हम खुद से counting देंगे. 4 के count पे inhale, 8 के count पे exhale. Okay. So let's begin round number 4. One last round. Exhaling from the left nostril to finish the round number 6. लेफ्ट साइड से सांस को एक्सेल करेंगे लेफ्ट नॉस्ट्रल से एंड राउंड को फिनिश करेंगे. लेट्स टेक 3 डीप ब्रेथ्स. Inhale longer. Deep breath in. Exhale. Long deep breath out. 2 more times. Inhale. Maybe you can place the hands on your thumb, on your uh, navel, on the lower belly, and feel the breath in and out here. Inhaling, belly expands. Exhale, belly goes in. Now from here, let's do some mobility work. Coming into a tabletop position. Let's do some cat and cow. To measure a nice tabletop position, you can come like this, elbows closer to the knees and push yourself up. It's a forearm distance that we measure. Palms can be slightly wide, shoulder length wide, and back. The legs can be hip widths apart. From here, let's do Marjorie Asana, cat and cow. Inhale, arch your back, belly goes down, lifting the chest, up gaze, up, feeling a nice release in your back. Exhale, round your back, belly goes in, gaze towards your knees. Really round your back here. Inhale, drop the belly, gaze in front and up, chest is lifted here. Arching your back. Exhale, belly goes in. Really feel your spine moving here, releasing any tension. Slow and easy here. One more time, and then we switch. Inhale, belly goes in. Exhale, belly goes out. And then let's move to a spinal variation where let's go down to the child's pose. And from here, rounding your back, coming up, and pushing yourself into a nice cobra, creating a nice length and creating this wave-like posture with your spine and coming into a nice full cobra. Keeping the shoulders away from the ears, shoulders are away, shoulders are not going like this, elbows are hugged in and shoulders are nice and away from shoulders. Decompress your shoulders here. From here, pressing back into the child's pose. And then again, rounding your back, coming into cobra. Now, arch your back and push yourself into the child's pose. Two more times, and then we reverse the wave direction. Child pose to cobra pose. Rounding the back and coming in front. Imagine you are a wave in the ocean, moving with the water, moving with the flow of the river. One last time, and then we reverse the grip, reverse the wave direction. So now you are into the same child's pose, and then you arch your back and slide your chest from here. Previously, what we did was we rounded the back and we moved ahead. Right now, I want you to keep the chest as close as the ground, sliding in front and pressing into a cobra. So you're trying to create an arch with your back and moving to the cobra again. Coming back and slide your chest in front into a cobra. Hip will be lifted slightly when you try to move in front. That is okay. But we want the chest closer to the ground. Maybe to the ground if possible. Going back and slide your chest again. Open it nice and wide here. From here, going back. One more time, sliding the chest up into a nice cobra. If you feel any pressure in your hand, feel free to get into a lower cobra here. You can take your own variation if at all this feels really stressful. And if you feel okay, then let's hold into the nice cobra. Going back. One last time. Slide your chest out in front and push yourself into a cobra, creating this wave-like motion with the spine. And coming back. Next, we have just a sec. Yes. Next, let's get into the down dog position and repeat the same spinal wave. Down dog. And round your back. And protract your shoulders. You see my shoulders are going slightly above my wrist, and then knees goes down and open up into a nice cobra. From here, press your hips up, lift your knees and press your hips up. Now round your back in front and coming into a cobra. Now the waves got bigger because we are, lifted on our legs, our feet. Previously, we were doing it in a child's pose, so our knees were on the ground. We are lifted, so wave just got bigger. Coming back into the cobra one last time, and then we reverse the grip. Round your back, protract your shoulders, feeling a nice release. Shoulders bypass the wrist, and then cobra. Decompress the shoulders here. I know there is a lot of pressure in the wrist, which we will try to get rid of. Pressing back. And from here, let's try to do like a dand. So maybe this time your shoulders will, like your elbows will move away and you will come up in this posture again in cobra. Going back, pressing up, head in between your elbows here. So you keep the, we are not protracting here, we are trying to go, move the head closer to the floor, like so, into like a push up, like a Hindu push up position, and then we press in front. One last time. And let's press back into the Vajrasana and let's shake out our wrist. From here, let's find ourselves a wall. आप wall के close में चले जाइए. I want you to practice near the wall now. दीवार के close में हम practice करेंगे. This is more of a posture correction pose. So let's attempt that. Coming here. To show, I'll come to this wall and then I'll move to that wall. Okay. So first, press your hip into the wall and then press the back. You see my back is flat. Back जो है वो एकदम एकदम wall से चिपका हुआ है. There is no arch. If there is an arch, try to press your ribs against the wall and pressing nicely and evenly here. You're getting one with the wall. Maybe if you want your legs slightly ahead, absolutely fine. But I want कि आप जो back है अपना वो एक ही जगह पे रखिए, in like which is glued to the wall here. And then on the same, I don't have the wall this side, but I want कि same way में आपकी जो elbows है उसको आप ऐसे press करें. So let's say if you have a wall, it will look like this. You're just pressing the elbow up. इस तरीके से, ओके. बैक सेम जगह पे रहेगा और आप हाथ को बैक प्रेस करते हुए हाथ को यूं मूव करोगे, दोनों हाथों को. बिकॉज आई डोंट हैव स्पेस टू शो यू हियर, इसलिए मैं इस तरीके से कर रही हूँ. मैं यहाँ जाके आपके साथ पूरी प्रैक्टिस करूँगी. तो सेम वे में आप हाथ यूं आगे पीछे मूव करेंगे. सो get on the wall. Make sure your back is glued, okay? There is no space. Back और wall के बीच में, दीवार के बीच में कोई भी जगह नहीं है. Ribs are hugging into the wall. And now, once you are aware कि अच्छा मेरा बैक जो है वो बिल्कुल भी जगह नहीं है उसके और wall के बीच में, only then open up your arms into 90 degree and then lift your arms up and circle them to open up into the cactus upwards. So arms goes down and arms goes up. Making sure that your back is not lifting, not arching here. Okay. Arms goes up. This is very micro movement kind of a thing, but trust me, it is really effective. It's called wall angles. So we really want to make sure that our back is on the wall all the time. If you feel like it is popping out, you can feel free to, you know, bring your feet in front and then practice that. Cactus goes up, cactus goes down. Two more times. I can feel a lot of tension already into my triceps. One more time. Cactus goes up, cactus goes down. Very nice if you practice that. Now, from here, let's try wall, different variations of wall again, okay? Ribs to the. So, you have again, you are closer to the wall, and then you have your hands here, and you are sliding yourself down and trying to get your nose closer to the wall. Nose closer to the wall here, or maybe forehead goes closer to the wall, whatever feels nice. Hips are at the back, hips are not going with you, hip stays almost in one line or slightly tilted. And maybe you can slide your arms down if they are tilted. Maybe you can keep the legs strong and straight here and bring your forehead closer to the wall, feeling a nice opening at the back. Press up and nose or forehead to the wall, creating a nice length into your shoulders. Coming back one more time. Nose or forehead to the wall, feeling a nice release into your hamstrings, into your upper back, into your spine here. Coming up. One more drill on the wall. Let's do the reverse. I think my face is getting tough. Let's do the reverse of what we just did. So take, maybe you can measure the distance like so. So taking this one arm distance from the wall, I want you to try to bend back like so, okay? Bend back and see if you can bring your palms rotated, like fingers are pointing down, and rotate your wrist to the top and see if you can open up in this position. Maybe you can choose to do that on with both hands and walk in front and press yourself. Maybe you can walk slightly more down, holding here. I'm shaking. Holding here for 3, 2, and 1. Release. Let's do that one more time. It's a nice opening. It creates a nice opening into your chest and also prepares you for the last asana that we are going to try, which is chakrasana. So I think we are practicing back bends less in the class. So this is one of the ways we'll try to add that. Again, keeping the same distance. Maybe slightly away is also fine. You have your fingers on the wall and then standing up in front and palms goes to the wall. Other palm also goes to the wall. Shoulder distance apart and maybe gaze back. And if this is too much tension, then maybe you can gaze in front. It's okay. But I want the elbows to be straight. जो elbows है उसको straight रखने की कोशिश करेंगे यहाँ पे. Holding here for 3, for 2, and for 1. Release. Good job. From here, let's move to the floor. Let's do some strength. Let's do some floor exercise. So coming into a plank position. Nice and strong plank here. Holding here for a count of 10, 9, 8, 7. Make sure your body is in one line. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back. And then we do scapula glides. So for that, I'll show you how it looks from behind. I want you to move your scapula, move your shoulder blades closer to each other. Shoulder blades are getting closer to each other. We will do that in push-up position. So make sure you're moving your shoulder blades while you do push-up, while you're in your push-up position. I want you to move your shoulder blades closer to each other. Shoulder blades जो है वो एक दूसरे के करीब आएंगे. Okay? That's your scapula push-ups. So maybe you can choose to be on your knees, यानी कि आप घुटनों के बल पे ऐसे रुक सकते हैं, या फिर you can keep your knees off the floor. Knees को ऊपर उठा के and then you do scapula. Okay? The same movement जो हम सीखे कि shoulder blades जो है वो एक दूसरे की करीब आएगी. It's a very small movement. You might feel like I'm going up and down, but I'm trying to move my scapula here. Okay? 5, 4, 3. Feel free to do this on your knees. The focus of the movement is on your scapula, not anywhere else. So it's okay if you're on your knees. जैसे भी आपको comfortable लगे, आप उस तरीके से practice कर सकते हैं. And we are done. Then we move to the regular knee push-ups from here. We'll do that for not more than 6. So keeping the elbows closer to your body, let's go down and press up. Coming down, pressing up, down and pressing up. Elbows are closer, hugging your body, not going away, hugging your body. 4, 5, and 6. Good job. We are done with most of the strength floor work. Now I want you to come on your chest, lying down on your chest here. My mat is rolled a little bit. Yes. Let's come on the mat, lying down on your chest and coming into a nice Makarasana. Arms stacked on top of each other, palms stacked on top of each other, chin resting on top of it. From here, palms by the side of your body and lift up the chest into cobra. Okay? Elbows are hugging your body here, pressing into the cobra. Now, maybe choose to go a little downward and then see. Wherever you feel comfortable, I want you to remove your palm supports. So, palm goes off the floor and chest is still lifted. Chest is not going down, chest is lifted. As much as you can go. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now in the same position, nice and lifted, press your palms in front as though you're pushing the wall. Putting all the pressure as though you're pushing the wall. Imagine there is a wall in front of you and you're pushing it. हाथों को अंदर लेंगे और जैसे आप दीवार को धक्का दे रहे हो, एकदम जोर से हाथों को आगे पुश करेंगे. Keeping the chest lifted here. Palms in front. Palms at the back. Palms in front. Palms at the back. एकदम आराम से नहीं. I want you to really put that work in. Press the palms. 1 and 2. Relax in Makarasana again. We will be doing Shalabhasana after one more move. Now, I want you to take your palms behind, somewhere closer to the hips, and see if you can interlace your fingers here, like so. Interlace your fingers. Maybe your hands are somewhere closer to the waist now. I want you to Lift your chest up and push the palms below your hip as far as you can. The further you push, the further you lift the chest. Feeling a nice opening here. Any chest opening pose is kind of going to be helping. So, chest opening pose is going to help you to release any tension, release any stored emotion. So, take this time and notice how you feel mentally. Notice any shift in your emotions. Exhale, bring the palms again to the floor. And now let's try अर्ध सेलिब्रेशन. अर्ध सेलिब्रेशन के लिए ट्राई करेंगे. अर्ध सेलिब्रेशन के लिए आप एक ही पैर को ऊपर करेंगे, तो हाथ जो है वो इस पोजीशन में या फिर इस पोजीशन में बॉडी की नीचे की ओर जाएंगे. ठीक है. Slide your palms underneath. Hip can lift while you slide your palms, so that's easier to slide it in like so. Okay. आप हाथों को इस तरीके से अंदर डालेंगे कि मुझे ऊपर की तरफ से अगर मैं देखूं तो मुझे एल्बोज नहीं दिखनी चाहिए. ओके. So making sure your palms are pushed underneath and chin to the floor here. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale and lift one leg. Without twisting your hips, I want you to lift one leg, keeping the hips square here. And leg goes down. Lift the opposite leg. Exhale. Inhale. One more time, right leg. Making sure the leg that is lifted is tight, is nice and strong. Inhale and exhale. Lift on the left side. And release. Now I want you to try lifting both the legs off the floor. Okay? As far as your body allows. It's difficult to speak while in this position. So, keeping the chin to the floor. Inhale. Exhale. Lift both legs up. Toes are pointing out and legs are strong. Holding here for 3. Keep pressing. Keep squeezing your glutes here. 2 and 1. Release. Slide your palms out and coming back to Makarasana. Resting here in Makarasana. From here, we will be trying half bow, Dhanurasana, Ardha Dhanurasana try करेंगे. Opposite hand and opposite leg hold करेगा. Once you're done, slide your left arm out in front and right arm is by the side of the chest. Okay? And lift. Actually, just lift your feet and bend the knees. Here, lift your left feet and bend the knees. Now, once you feel comfortable, lift your chest. Lift your chest here. Pressing this palm, the left palm, in the floor. I want you to lift the chest as far as you can. And now, see if you can release the right hand and catch hold of the ankle on the left side. And see if you can slide the palm back and keep lifting the chest and lifting the knees away from the floor here. Holding here for 3, 2, and 1. Let's switch sides. Right arm slides in front, left arm slides to the chest and lift up the right feet, bend the right knee and lift the chest, sliding the palms to back The right palm slides slightly back and lift up the chest here. From here, release the left hand and catch hold of your right ankle, lifting the chest and lifting the knees away from the floor. Slide the palm back to lift up the chest higher. Holding here for 3, for 2, and for 1. Coming back into a nice child's pose. If you feel any tension in the back, take this time to release that. Making sure your knees are closer to each other. We don't want the knees away, we want the knees to be closer. And slide your arms in front and rest in child's pose. 3 long deep breaths in. Reset your breath. Release any tension. And then, coming at the top of the mat, we shall try from Malasan to Chakrasana is the entry that I wanted you all to try. So we shall attempt few drills first to do that. Coming at the top of the mat, sitting into Malasan here. मैट के आगे वाले हिस्से में आके मालासन में बैठेंगे and then just stay here for some 3 breaths. We will be doing few drills to attempt to go into Chakrasana from this position. We want entry of Chakrasana to be in Malasan. So we will attempt that. नेक्स्ट जो मूव है उसको क्रैब रीच बोलते हैं एनिमल फ्लो की भाषा में, तो हम वो एक बार ही ट्राई करेंगे इसी पोजीशन में, कीपिंग द चेस्ट लिफ्टेड हियर. आई वांट यू टू टेक योर पाम्स बिहाइंड हियर. ओके, so palm is here, maybe you can keep it slightly in the center and then lift your hips up and palm can slide slightly behind so that you have a room to lift up the hip and lift up the body nicely. Okay, so hips jo hai, we want that hips to be away from the floor and press the hips into the sky, maybe higher is what I'm trying to say here. So lift the hips and press into crab reach. This arm is strong and grounded here, okay? All the weight is going on this arms and the legs. Now, going back to Malasana and shifting sides here, okay? So, you might feel a lot of pressure on your wrist. So, we'll stretch out the wrist at the end. Maybe if you feel any tension, feel free to shake out your hands and feel free to just sit in Malasana if this feels very difficult. अगर आपको ये बहुत मुश्किल लग रहा है तो आप मालासन में बैठ सकते हो या फिर ब्रिज पोज प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हो चक्रासन के बदले. ओके, सो अभी सेतु बंदासन इज योर ब्रिज पोज. अभी लेफ्ट साइड पे सेम चीज करेंगे. तो लेफ्ट पाम goes at the back, slide slightly in front to create a room for us to move at the back, pressing the hips up like so. Arms goes up and around the body, then bring the hips down. How do you feel trying the new movement? You might hold the breath here and there, which we don't want. So avoid holding the breath here. When you press, I want you to exhale and press up. Press up the hips to reach into your crab reach. Okay, let's do that 2 more times each side. Lifting up, slide the palms. We'll increase the pace. Now we know the movement. Slide the palms at the back, right hand. And now lift up the hips. Left hand goes up and above the body. Keep squeezing the glutes and bringing the hips as up as you can. And then hips goes down. Left side, slide the left palm, hips up. Squeeze your glutes here, creating a nice reach. with your body one more time. Each side. Right side. Squeeze your glutes at the top to create a nice length. And then you will feel a lot of pressure into this portion as well. So it's okay. You are strengthening your body here. Coming back here and resting in butterfly pose. And then we try full variation of Makarasan to, sorry, Malasan to Chakrasan. I jumbled the words like so. Stretch yourself out. Maybe you can fold forward. This is the last exercise, and then we will be finishing the live class after some stretches and some closing prayer. Coming back at the same place into your nice Malasana, the yogic squat, deep yogic squat. And this is a great drill to strengthen your knees, to strengthen your wrist, and open up the chest. So you can practice this and take your own time to get into the chakrasana from the century. So I'll attempt. You can try if you can. We will be rotating this wrist to get that nice length. Palms goes at the back. तो ये वाला जो हाथ है वो जब चक्रासन में होते हैं तो इस तरीके से मुड़ा हुआ होता है. तो हम जब हिप्स को ऊपर लाएंगे तो ये हाथ को भी रोटेट करेंगे. दैट्स द ओनली डिफरेंस. बाकी पूरा ड्रिल सेम है क्योंकि हमको ये हाथ नीचे लाना है. तो ये हाथ जो अपोजिट हाथ है वो नीचे आने से पहले ये जो हाथ है वो रोटेट होके fingers will point to your heels. Okay, you can try it out or maybe do the same drill as we practiced earlier. Hips goes up and then rotate this hand and maybe push the hips slightly more in front and coming into chakrasana. If this feels difficult, you can also choose to come into a regular way of coming into chakrasana, pressing from the floor, creating a nice length, nice opening into your chest. Keep lifting for 3, 2, and 1. Coming back, rotating the hand back, coming into Malasana, and pressing yourself back into the well-deserved child's pose here. Knees are going to be slightly, like for me, knees hurt the most when I try this posture. If it's hurting, just know that you're working on the right position. You're strengthening your knees, you're strengthening your legs and chest and shoulders, your entire body. Now from here, once you are ready, let's do some wrist circles. Rotate your wrist. If there is any tension, making figure 8 to release that. You can also choose to do like this rotation. Either of that is absolutely fine. Okay? Rotating the wrist. And then I want you to press in the palms, keeping the thumb at the back and press the palms closer. Press the fingers closer to your body. Opposite. Flip the grip. Opposite hand. We will be finishing quite on time today. I can say that by the amount of golden light in the frame. From here, I want you to interlace the hands at the back. Interlacing the hands, I'll show you how it looks from behind. Interlacing the hand, making a fist. Walk the fist down past your body. and creating a nice length, opening the chest here. Maybe you can gaze at the ceiling. See how much ever far you can, creating a nice length in the neck, in the shoulders. From here, I want you to slide forward, bend forward. See if you can bring your chin or forehead down without lifting the hips off. And keep lifting your fist up to the sky, releasing any tension. Maybe you can rock the fist side to side. From here, bring your fist down and let's stretch our spine here. Like a variation of Ardha Matsyendra Asana, right hand goes on the left knee, left palms onto the center of the back and opening your chest in front. Okay, chest on the left side, creating a nice length here, creating a nice opening, and gaze in the center at the back, making sure your chest is not slouched, chest is lifting here. From here, let's move to the opposite side. Left hand goes to the right knee and right hand at the center of the back. Gaze towards your right shoulders, creating a nice opening into the chest, into the spine. And release. From here, let's do some lateral stretch to finish up the class. After this, we will be doing final prayer. Inhale, arms up, arch your back, and arms stretch overhead. From here, bend towards the right side, creating a nice length on your left lateral, left side body. Keep breathing here. Chest is nice and lifted, feeling any tension that is released on your side body, letting go of that tension. From here, press to the center and twist to the left side, bend to the left side, feeling the nice release on the right side lateral, right side body. Inhale, exhale, keep breathing here. Exhale and release the palms down to the floor. Let's close the class with Om chanting, sitting up nice and tall as our spine is already creating a nice length. Today, I want you to observe how your posture, if there is any difference in how you feel in your posture. This is the entire practice that we did, जो हमने पूरी practice की, उससे आपका posture जो है वो better होगा. तो आई वॉन्ट यू टू ऑब्जर्व, आप पूरे दिन में नोटिस कीजिए इफ देर इज एनी डिफरेंस इन द पॉस्चर दैट यू सी. लेट्स स्टार्ट विथ ओम चैंटिंग. Hands in chin mudra on top of your knees, eyes closed, sitting up nice and tall here. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Let's begin. One more time. Inhale. One last time. Take a nice deep breath in Absorbing all the beautiful vibrations created by Om chanting, absorbing the slowness in your thoughts, absorbing the mental shift here. Notice if you feel a little lighter from how you entered the class to how you're leaving. See if there is any difference. See if you feel less heavy mentally. And let's finish the class with final prayer. Inhale. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. That's it. Maybe you can wrap the palms, generate some heat, and place it onto your eyelids, giving the warmth to your face. And gently open your eyes, gaze towards your palms. Maybe chant your favorite mantra, or maybe practice some positive affirmations, or maybe practice some gratitude. Or maybe you can lie down in your Savasana. You have 4 more minutes before 8 p.m. So you can choose to lie down in a nice and beautiful Savasana and try to just be with yourself. Try to just be in present. And I'll see you tomorrow at 7 a.m. again. Thank you very much for joining. If you haven't subscribed already, if you haven't liked this video, I insist you do that. It helps me create more such videos. It helps me create this community better. So thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow again at 7 a.m. Goodbye.